All right, everybody. Let's get the show on the road. I'm Adam. I'm at Arcade Super Awesome in the heart of Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to get my headphones off. So today we are going to be playing Elvira and the Party Monsters, a delightful little game from, I believe, designed by Dennis Nordman. Let's see here. Oh my goodness! I should have done my research. I think it's Dennis Nordman. Let's say it is. Rules by somebody. I'll correct myself in a minute, or somebody else in the chat will correct me. Or you know what? Since we've got the internet, I looked it up before, and of course, I don't know why. Because I'm an idiot, mostly. Let's see here. Designed by Dennis Nordman. I was right. Obviously, art by Greg Ferreras. Rules by Mark Penco, something like Penco. Anywho, so what do we have here? We've got a beautiful game, and what are the basics? So, you got your multi-ball. You got your. So let's go over some of the scoring opportunities here. So there's three main scoring opportunities. The first and probably the most easy one is multi-ball, 3-ball multi-ball. You lock 3 balls into the skull lock on the far left. Now, I'm going to make sure this is all right, so game starts with all 3 locks already lit for you. So all you have to do is just shoot it right in there. You start that, you ride the left ramp, you ride the right ramp, and you collect the jackpot, which I believe is a progressive jackpot. Currently, I think it is at like 4 million. It's insane. Because it hasn't been collected in a while. So that's probably that's the main one, probably the easiest one, the one you want to go for. Your other scoring opportunity is going to be to ride the left ramp 4 times, I believe. Basically, if you can spam that left ramp, you'll get 1,000,000 points, and then you'll score some letters, which is also another opportunity. So every time you complete a target bank, you complete the Wake the Dead bank, you complete the Jam bank, you complete the BAT rollovers, maybe even the Gravestone Pizza, I can't remember, but I know those 3. Every time you complete that, it lights the left ramp for a letter in Elvira. Once you spell Elvira, you're given like 20 seconds, maybe, to shoot the skull, and you get 3 million points. 3 million. So that is pretty lucrative. So between your multi-ball, spelling Elvira, and you can also get letters from repeatedly shooting the ramp. So one way you can get some points, you know, like I said, get multi-ball started right away. Just shoot those balls right in. Then my suggestion would be to spam the left ramp. Just really spam the heck out of it. Get Elvira spelled out. Get your, I think it's like the Cyclops bonus. Normally there's a plastic right here, but it's missing on this one. So get your Cyclops bonus, and then spell Elvira. And so basically now I will say this. The Cyclops bonus has to be done in a spam. So it has to, I believe it has to be done in about 12 seconds from the first time you shoot the ramp. So, you know, within 12 seconds you have to hit it like, it might be 5 times. Like on the 4th time you might light the actual million special. And then, you know, and then after that I believe you get some Elvira letters. And then you go from there. Now, one thing to be aware of is that every game, when you're on location, every game has the potential to not be in perfect working order, in absolutely perfect working order. I'm just checking the stream, making sure we're looking okay, and I believe we are. Perfect. So in this particular instance, one thing that I find is that the right flipper is particularly important. If you remember, you shoot the skull to start multi-ball. You spam the left ramp to get your Cyclops bonus. You shoot it enough, you spell Elvira, you shoot the skull, you get your 3 million bonus. So when, in this instance, when your right flipper is a little mushy, you have to adapt and overcome. So, let's see if I can do that. One little trick, a little dastardly, is a thing called playfield validation. So basically, you have to hit a certain amount of switches before the playfield will recognize that a ball is actually active in play. If the game does not think a ball is actively in play, and you drain, it'll give you the ball back. So one trick is to soft plunge, get control of the ball on your right flipper, and get your skull lock before you validate the playfield, to kind of give you an extra sense. And so right now, let's test this theory. Yes. So the game didn't, I could have really bricked that shot, and the game would not have known. The game would have just kept giving me the ball back. So I'm failing at life right now. Now that I did it perfectly, I'm afraid to plunge too hard. So I did hit a pop bumper, so I believe my playfield might be active. But either way, I mean, my playfield's definitely active now. But in that initial instance, had I drained, I would have gotten the ball back. So yeah, that just goes to show you, just do it, right? All right, so see, the whole score is still flashing, so the ball isn't active. Okay, so since I hit that pop bumper, my playfield's active, and I got to get control of the ball, which I'm failing at life, right? Let's try to have a real game here. Gonna try to show you the tricks, and now it's on to me, right? All right, so in the pre-stream game, of course, I was able to plunge, or I was able to get all 3 balls locked without validating the playfield. The other thing to be aware of when you're playing on location is little things like that. Like, so the ramp flap is up just a tiny bit. And so if you hit it more on the left side of the left ramp, the ball kind of lofts up in the air because there's normally a plastic there to maybe prevent the ball from jumping over there, but that plastic is not here. So it's one thing to be aware of, that in some instances, balls are going to go in places you don't want them to go. All right, I'm gonna start playing for real here in a second. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully great. I'm going to read off some of the follows here very shortly. So, it's my play field. Yeah, I think my play field was, up until that pop bumper, was still inactive. Trying to teach you how to cheat the system, which is wrong. Do not cheat. Bend the rules. The barbershop semi-steel and Hard Bite 311. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate you. All right. Not having the best of games. The other thing to be aware of, the B light on this game is out. So I know, that's one thing to just pay attention to when you're trying to get your rollovers. Now, okay, so I'm going into multi-ball. So I want to hit both the left ramp and the right ramp to collect that like pretty massive cumulative jackpot. So, terrible game, but I got the jackpot, which boosted my score up significantly. And I win. At life. So there's little things like that even if you're not a great player, you get multi-ball started, you get the jackpot. Now the jackpot, I think, let's check, because I'm pretty sure it's a cumulative jackpot. Oh, no, okay. No, I guess it's 4 million. I guess it's 4 million on this machine. Well, that's cool. So I'm paranoid about how my sound sounds whenever I'm doing these things. So I always like to check to make sure I'm okay. Okay, so it sounds pretty good. I'm going to turn up the all right, so here we are, ball 3. We've done nothing, and now we'll drain the ball. Okay. Got it back because I didn't hit enough switches, which is great. Okay, so I'm kind of in jail because I did nothing on the first 2 balls, like nothing. So what I really need to do is start multi-ball and get that jackpot and hope that some of the other players don't get that. Now, one thing to be aware of, this is a late 80s Bally game, System 11. I believe it runs on System 11. So there is lock stealing in the game. You can, there's definitely an advantage of going last. You, let's say the first player locks one ball, second player locks another ball. As player 4, you can swoop in there, start multi-ball,
party,
and really just mess everybody over. Is it right? No, but it's just the way of life, I guess. Okay, so my score's still flashing instead of strobing, so I haven't validated my playfield. Okay, now I validated it. Gotta find that shot a little later on the flipper. You got your barbecue bonus, which can be good for like a letter here or there. I like if you can spam that left ramp. Going for letters is not a terrible idea. In this particular instance, I don't feel super comfortable with the way the left flipper is treating me. So I'm not focusing really on going for that ramp. But, your mileage will vary, right? Like I was saying before, to make it even harder, the B in the rollovers is out, so I have to constantly think in my head, did I light 1, 2, or actually, I guess it's not out, it's just super dim. So it's kind of hard to tell, Okay, good, I'm okay. Oh no, I somehow validated a playfield. Whoops. Man alive. Not doing great, guys. Not doing great. Gotta be careful of those slings. How's everybody doing out there? What questions do you have? What well, we got a decent decent group out there. My chat working?
Hey, let's party!
All right, now that the chat is fixed, I wonder how many people
Hey, let's party.
are chit-chatting me.
Party pooper.
Hey! Well, maybe next time. I'd love for you to come watch live, and you can play all the wonderful games. Yeah, it is a good place. So do you live in Columbus? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, brother? Whoa, I missed. Hey, thanks for the host.
Let's boogie.
Beat some pinball. It's the best.
Thank you, boy.
Nice. All right. Let's see if we can get some.
Ooh, nice organ.
Get that down.
Oh. Now we're
Nope.
cooking.
Nope. No dice. All right, so let's now that I fixed the chat, of course, it's all I test the chat, and of course I reset everything, and that's what you get, right?
Hey, let's party.
So let me know if anybody has any questions.
Feel the power.
Besides how to not hit anything. So that it's been doing that to me, where because the ramp is like been getting some air balls, it'll dump out. It'll dump out my ball, which is a bummer. Because you have to start back at the beginning. Am I focused yet? Yes, I'm focused, so it's just in time for you to get me out of focus. I am definitely dialed in. I feel a lot better. I was playing really badly. Now I'm just playing kind of badly. So go ahead and distract me. I'm ready for it. So one thing I like about, see, you did, that was you. One thing I like about this era of game is it was definitely a crossover between when Williams bought out Bally. So you get a lot of So you get a lot of similarities from the early Bally days, from the mid '80s Bally days. But then there's a lot of like little things like sound effects and things that are from Williams that are common to the System 11. I have not had the deep dish from downstairs. I don't think I've had deep dish from downstairs.
Organ.
Ooh, nice organ.
So, we'll talk about this after I get the jackpot, right?
Now we're cooking.
Quick, to the monster slide.
Ooh, jackpot.
Get funky.
So now that I've had now that I've played my first multi-ball, you have to finish a set of drop targets or the rollovers, I believe, to light lock again. So I've only got not bad, Adam, but you can do better.
Hey, let's party.
Why would you say the deep dish is a meal for friends? Is it rather large? Oh, deep dish is a solo journey. Okay. I'll say I haven't had a lot. Whoa! Yeah, I can see that. It's a real pie. So for any of you out there watching the video in the stream, we're coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Arcade's super awesome. Definitely the best arcade in the land. Not the best pinball players in the land. Hey, there you are. Bummer. Hey, Gerson, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see what time it is. Let's see how much longer you have to suffer through this. Another half an hour. Woo! Did I say hard bite 311? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. So yeah, Arcade Super Awesome, located in Old Town East. Currently has about 18 pinball machines, a couple cocktail games, or a couple cocktail arcade or video games, and most importantly, as far as the video games go, it has a Killer Queen, which is a pretty rare game, pretty sweet game. You can play, it's a 5-on-5 video game, so you plays up to 10 people. It's very much in the style of old 80s arcade games in its graphics and how it plays and whatnot. But but it's on two giant LCDs. And it's a beautiful game. Beautiful game. All right. So what do I want to do? You really don't want to get short-sighted. You don't want to lose sight of your goal, which ultimately, right now, my strategy very much is get into multi-ball, because I just, if I felt better about consistently hitting that left ramp, I might go for that. But I don't. So. If anybody has another strategy they like to use, I mean, the place that I really see the most points coming from, depending upon how easy the shots are. I see a lot of points coming from multi-ball if you can get the jackpot. I see a lot of points coming from the monster ramp bonus if you can spam that left ramp. And kind of connected to that left ramp, if you can spell Elvira, if you're connecting those two, you connect the lock shot with the left ramp, you can get the Elvira bonus, spell Elvira. And again, you light a letter, or the ability to spot a letter by completing target bank. Okay, so since I completed a target bank, it says spot letter when flashing. So I don't know if it carries over. Yeah, it does. So if I hit that left ramp, I'm going to get an E in Elvira. Again, if I can spell Elvira, nope. If I can spell Elvira, then the stall shot will light for 3 million points. So, but again, just the way I think if I could, if the right flipper was a little more consistent, I'd feel better about that.
Hey, let's party!
So as you can see, I kind of abandoned my ploy to scam the game with playfield validators, because it just wasn't working out. If the technique doesn't work for you, abandon all hope. Don't get too cocky. Nope. Hello. Seem to do my best on ball 1 and 3. So there are definitely going to be better players than I on this. All right, let's get a real game.
Hey, let's party.
Best thing I can teach you about if you play games at home, and you have a really bad ball 1, or you have a really bad ball 2, for the love of God, keep playing. Because it really teaches you how to like take a terrible game and at least make it into a not as bad game. If you're at all interested in playing, even if you're playing with your friends, and you want to impress somebody that you're interested in, or not. Just keep playing it. It's like life, Very often we're on ball 3 of life, and what do? You don't give up. No, you keep on trucking. Even though I can't find that shot to save my life.
Let's boogie.
Thank you, boy.
Lost my focus there. No, that was good. That one, my friends, was good. Alright. League is starting to gear up. What kind of tricks do you want to see me do?
Let's party.
I do better with goals. Like, see how fast I can drain the ball. Imagine me playing in a tournament, right? Next game I'm gonna pretend like I'm in the old tournament. I'm gonna shake the machine a little more aggressively. I'm gonna try to get the ball under control. A little quick. Let's do this.
Hey, let's party. Now we're cooking.
That's to intimidate my foes. See, now they're underestimating me. They think, oh, this kid isn't going to be able to do it, so they're not going to play at their best. And that's when I whip out the big guns. And then, you know, then I walk away. Yeah, so I really like this game because it is a fairly simple game. The rules are simple. You know, the layout is not bad. I don't feel like the layout is. This particular machine's a little tough, but I don't feel like the layout is particularly punishing. Sure. You know, pretty much you can tell somebody, like, okay, either aim for the skull or aim for the ramp, and you'll do well. So in that instant, you know, from that angle, I would say it's pretty accessible. The way I'm playing, though, is not.
Hey, let's party!
I feel like it's also a lot of fun. Like, I mean, there's a lot of little things to go for. You know, you got like the tombstones up here. You've got drop targets over here. You got some targets over here. Targets over here. You got your barbecue bonus that I like. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun. These are the games we're going to edit out of the stream. Now, what's interesting is, you know, maybe because it's an Elvira themed pin, it does tend to be for its era. Talking too much. For its era, it tends to be priced a little higher than most pins of this kind of complexity, but I still find it fun for the most part when I'm not constantly draining the ball, right? All right.
Hey, let's party! Now we're cooking.
I'm gonna go with, I feel like the hard plunge is has been treating me a little bit better. No, a broken clock is right twice a day. So I feel like I've already had my 2 good games on this machine. You know, now that we started talking about it, the rules, the call-outs, all that, I think are really very accessible to a novice, to somebody new to pinball. The layout may not be the easiest. But it's still fun. And honestly, it really does depend upon on which game you're playing.
Now we're cooking.
So I finished my jam targets. That lit my lock. Again, because I normally it starts lit. But advantage of play field validation. So it starts lit, but because I had already started multi-ball the second time around. Hey,
How are you?
good. What's that?
Are you in the middle of your
Oh no!
spiel?
Well, I'm in the middle of like the 10th spiel.
Can I take my coat up
Yeah.
before you plunge?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to interrupt you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I finished my jam target, so that lit a lock, and then just before I drained, I finished another set of targets, so I lit another lock. Nah.
Party
So
pooper.
I had my third lock lit, and you know, I lost focus. I lost the sense of what I was going for, and it punished me. How much longer I'm going to punish you? 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes.
Hey, let's party.
When it's over there, you know, when the ball's really like right on the edge, you got to get a little more aggressive. If the machine will take it, you can't let the machine bully you. I'm not going to allow it. So in this, normally I would, because I really want to get it over there on the left flipper, I normally would do a post pass, but I'm not feeling really comfortable with post pass on this game. It has not. I've not been super successful.
Now we're cooking.
I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the bounce pass though, as long as the bounce is, you know, pretty straightforward. You know, sometimes you can see those bad bounces coming. Sometimes you can't. I don't know why I'm making last minute adjustments towards the end. And nobody's watching anyway.
Now we're cooking.
Live. Organ.
Ooh, nice organ.
Quick. To the monster slide.
Don't touch me there.
Yeah, lunch.
Hey, let's
Focus.
party.
You know, I've yet to find a really good bailout shot when I'm over there on the left flipper.
Now we're cooking. Party pooper. Oh, deja vu.
Nope.
Good evening.
No! You got me for 10 more minutes, friends. 10. That's at least 10 games. All right.
Hey, let's
I know
party.
you don't come to watch me play. You come to watch me squirm, right? Right down the drain.
I wish that amount of light was on every game that
Yeah.
I played, you know? I mean, it's so clear.
Yeah. That's how I like playing Wizard of Oz. That's my secret. Tons of light. Man. Ugh. One game.
Hey, let's party.
This is definitely what happens when you're like, when you start getting fatigued with the game. I thought about doing, and I may still do it, a 20, that's why I'm doing terribly. I'm talking. That's exactly why. That's why I'm doing terribly. I'm talking, right? I thought about doing a 24-hour stream. And if I did it, I would definitely not be able to do the same game for the whole 24 hours because I would I'd be so terrible. I mean, this is like I'd have to change like every half an hour. Because there's a certain point where you stop focusing on the game and just you're like.
Hey, let's party.
I don't know why people have coats so big. It's actually not that cold outside. But hey.
Yeah, I just got here.
Yeah, so it's weird. This right flipper definitely has a slight lag to it. There's definitely a, very, very subtle delay. So now that my locks aren't lit, there's some decent points in shooting the ramp. Okay, so I guess you have to hit the jam after first multi-ball. The only way to light your locks are by finishing the jam targets. I was wrong. I think it must be the jam and the rollovers. Straight out.
I prematurely hung my coat up here. Gotta have that.
Of course.
You know?
Gotta get warm. All right, y'all have one last game with me. And that's it.
Hey, let's
Cut you off.
party.
I'm either going out on top or really far on the bottom. My timing is definitely getting off. Here's a funny tidbit. So tonight's league night. I'll be playing here very shortly in my weekly league. And I find that this game has been terrible. We're going to start it again, just between the two of us. So I find that after playing one game for an entire hour, it really messes up the rest of my games. Because I'm so, I don't know, I guess I'm just fatigued. Which is why I never plan to play Pinball, because after playing just 1 hour, I lose a lot of sense of where I'm going with life. All right, so we've got, you know, hitting it. I feel like my best bet, since I can't reliably do a post pass, is just to do an orbit.
Now we're cooking.
Yes. You're perfect. Okay. Cool. Last ball, and I'm off.
Right. Organ.
Ooh, nice organ. Ooh, jackpot.
Get down. Get down.
Yeah, I know. That's a good question. I'm wondering myself. Keep playing. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really light the jackpot. All right, friends. Have a good life. I'll see you soon.